Hi, it's Ethnicgreenliving here, and I'm excited because I am back with another week of the book Uninvited by Lisa Turkhurst. And we are just dissecting this book one chapter a week at a time. And I felt that going slow and steady would win the race, and that I would at least finish the book versus starting it and having to stop and just never being able to get around to it. This week is chapter 10. And this week we're talking about her success does not threaten mine. Some of the key points that really stood out to me for this week's reading is when we maximize God, we keep our weakness in perspective. Also, if we allow our thoughts to stink, that smell will leak out of every bit of us, our words, our actions, especially our reactions. And that is what I kind of wanted to talk about this week, because this is the area of my life that I stink. There is some areas in my life that I stink. I want to make it clear to you, I'm not leading this book study because I look and smell good, okay? I'm not leading it because I have it all together, because I have a great life, a perfect life, because I dot all my I's and cross all my T's or anything like that, because I absolutely don't. I'm just doing it because God put it on my heart, and my heart is for Him. I just want to please Him and just, have Him in my life. I need His messages, His grace, everything that we're talking about to help me and to help me get through this life, as a mommy of 5. I'm trying to raise my boys and my daughter the way the Bible tells us, in a time when they don't even want to receive or accept the Bible. But the Bible, and one of the things it said, we can't walk in victory while wallowing in our thoughts of defeat and rejection. And this is especially true because it's easy to feel defeat and rejection. She said that it's easy to scroll through postings where people upload beautiful, successful, shiny pictures inside of life, and it's quick, to get jolted, to get this jolted notion that maybe we're not quite keeping up. We feel small and noticeable and capable. And I just want to give an example of this. While I was at story time with my kids at the library today, I saw some women who were really put together and just looked nice. And here I am, and I felt frumpy because I have some kind of gained weight. Who can imagine, right? This fitness lady. Who's ever seen a fat vegan? Okay, but I don't know what happened. But guys, I have gained weight. And my hair was just in a messy ponytail. And I just had on some lipstick, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And they had their nails polished, and mine are not even trimmed. And I was just having a moment like, oh, I was just having a moment. But with their put together selves, that does not threaten my self that was a little frumpy today, and I think that's why it's also very good that we don't compare, because the truth is, I'm a mommy of 5. I got a lot going on. And so what they did and what things look like for them, obviously going to look different for me. I didn't even know I was going. I just ended up spur of the moment going to the library, and just so happens when I'm getting there, then that's what it was. Because otherwise, let me tell you, I would have just been put together. I didn't even have a ring on. So here I am with all these kids and no ring. Just a lot of things. But the point is that I just want you guys to know that I'm working on me, and I know that you guys are working on you, which is why you're following along with this journey, which is why you're reading, which is why you're even trying and not just like, I'm not going to do this, because there have been some parts of this book that are hard, that are stepping on your toes, that are all up in your face, So I just want to say thank you for sticking it out, because I know that it is tough. It's been tough for me. Some of the parts smacking me in my face. It's been it's been hard. It's been tough. But again, we're not reading this book, and we're not trying to live lives that are pleasing to God for show and for it to feel good, but just because it is good, and we know that all things are going to work together for our good. So I guess with chapter 10, her success does not threaten mine. I just want to encourage you to just be encouraged. I mean, I can say to you, don't look at other people, don't judge other people, don't compare, but let's face it, we do. We do it every day. And some of it can be healthy and some of it not. But I think mostly I just want you to know that as long as you're doing the best that you can do, that's all you can do. And, you know, be mindful of what you're thinking about, because our thoughts do control a lot. So this week my goal is just to be more positive, and I plan to just keep reflecting over chapter 9 and chapter 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And if you are late joining in, there's a playlist in the description box, and you can check out all 10 videos now that are up. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, blessings.